Hey everyone, Cosmic Mango here, your favorite mango from outer space. Welcome back to another video. Today we're diving into some excellent hidden gems for Commander. Cards which are underrated, powerful and totally awesome. Before we take a look at these cards, please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for more awesome Commander videos. It really is greatly appreciated. So without further ado, sit back, relax and enjoy the show. Let's check out these hidden gems. Number 1. Yusri, Fortune's Flame. A legendary creature, Ephrid, that costs 1 red, 1 blue, and 1 generic mana to cast. It has 2 power and 3 toughness, and it says the following. Flying. Whenever Yusri attacks, choose a number between 1 and 5, flip that many coins. For each flip you win, draw a card. For each flip you lose, Yusri deals 2 damage to you. If you won 5 flips this way, you may cast spells from your hand this turn without paying their mana costs. Okay, starting the list off strong. I absolutely love Yusri. With it being a legendary creature, it can run as either your commander or within the 99 of many commander decks you may own. And believe me, it will excel if it fits in the theme with what the deck's trying to do. This creature is incredibly explosive, uniquely unpredictable, and a total thrill to play. Every game feels like a high-stakes gamble that gets your adrenaline pumping with every time you cast this creature. Yusri delivers a chaotic and entertaining playing experience. But be careful, it's easy to get carried away and you can lose life rather fast if you push your luck too hard. I know it's tempting though, so yeah, trust me, I know the feeling. It's also worth noting that crazy effect that if you do win 5 coin flips, you get to cast cards from your hand for free that turn. This is nuts. If you can find ways to abuse that mechanic, you're going to have a very good time on the battlefield. If you enjoy coin flipping and embracing randomness, Yusri is the perfect commander or creature for you. It's an absolute blast to build around and pilot, able to really bring the heat to your commander games. And you can buy this card for around 50 cents, making it pretty budget friendly. Number 2. Taunting Elf. An elf creature that costs 1 green mana to cast, and it says the following. All creatures able to block this creature do so. Love this old school card, and if I'm not mistaken, this card is absolutely busted, yeah? Because when you attack with Taunting Elf, and with or without all your other creatures, your opponents can only block the elf, leaving the rest of your army to swinging completely unblocked. That means 3 easy damage to their life total every turn. If you have a formidable army in play, you can really rally them up with ease and swing for massive damage while our poor elf here takes the hit. If we can equip it with Indestructible, we can then continue to utilize this strategy and really lay out a lot of impact, a lot of damage on the battlefield. Combine this little elf with Dark Steel Plate, for example, and you're going to have an absolute blast as it will have Indestructible. So if you're running any heavy combat focused decks with multiple creatures stacked in there to dish out combat damage, you'll adore Taunting Elf. Why not try it out, as you can buy this card for a total budget price of around 35 cents. Number 3. Grin, Corpse Born. A legendary creature, zombie warrior that costs 1 black, 1 blue, and 3 generic mana to cast. He has 5 power and 5 toughness and says the following. Grin enters tapped and doesn't untap during your untap step. Sacrifice another creature, untap Grin, and put a +1/+1 counter on it. Whenever Grin attacks, destroy target creature defending player controls, then put a +1/+1 counter on Grin. God, this creature's ugly. But yeah, pretty decent for Magic the Gathering, especially for Commander. This zombie can do some real work on the battlefield, and it's a total hidden gem. You rarely see it in action, but that might be because it's so ugly. Zombies are a very popular tribe in Commander, one of the best actually, so Grin has potential to fit in many powerful decks within the format that run the zombie tribe. Of course, you don't have to run it in a zombie deck, but if you want to keep that thematic theme flavor going, then yeah, do just that. What is especially cool about this creature is how it offers repeatable removal. Each time it attacks, we target and destroy a creature defending player or opponent controls. We also gain a +1/+1 counter for Grin if we succeed, which is pretty nice. Removal is always a powerful tool in Commander, and having an option to remove one target per attack is going to really help us shave down our opponent's board and give us a larger chance in connecting with their life totals, as they're one creature short each time to block with. We can target big stat creatures or creatures that have annoying abilities that are threatening us on the board. It's really up to us. You're going to want to run this big zombie in a deck that has access to creatures that we can sacrifice, such as tokens. This is purely because you need to feed this big boy in order to untap him. He will get a +1/+1 counter though, which is very nice, so don't feel too sorry for the brave creature that we have sacrificed. It's gone into good use. Grimgrin is a solid choice for many decks out there in Commander. Have any of you tried this hidden gem before? If so, let me know in the comments below. You can buy this card for around $1.90. Number 4, Gaea's Touch. An enchantment spell that costs 2 green mana to cast, and it says the following. You may play an additional land during your turn if that land is a basic forest. Activate only as a sorcery and only once each turn. Sacrifice this enchantment, add 2 green mana. Okay, another old school banger, perfect for landfall lovers. Gaea's Touch is a brilliant card for Commander, especially in mono green decks that thrive on either building up a large mana base fast or landfall triggers. This card provides both an extra land on each turn and also can act as a mana ritual effect, as we can sacrifice it to generate 2 green mana, and we can do this early game, late game, whenever it is needed. Gaea's Touch helps us start off strong, letting us pump out more lands, leading to explosive early turns. Rumpap and Mana Acceleration is always a powerful tool for mono green decks. Should you try this hidden gem? Definitely. It's pretty darn awesome. And you can buy this card for around $4.50. Number 5, Reprocess. A sorcery spell that costs 2 black and 2 generic mana to cast. It says the following. Sacrifice any number of artifact creatures and or lands. Draw a card for each permanent sacrificed this way. So this card fits in theme with what black does in Commander. In fact, it fits in theme so much. It's pretty neat. Sacrifice and be gifted with something cool. In this case, a card. The more permanents we sacrifice to reprocess, the more cards we draw. And we get to pick between a large range of targets to sacrifice. Artifacts, creatures, and or lands. So if you have a deck that spams a lot of tokens into play, then we can utilize those to draw a big chunk of cards with this sorcery spell. The card feels pretty relevant at all stages of the game, mainly though in the middle and definitely in the late game. As late game, this card is pretty brilliant. If you're desperately looking for something to help you out of a sticky situation, or perhaps a winning combo piece or a win condition, we can take our risk and sacrifice a large amount of targets in hopes to find that one card that we may be looking for from our library. If you have a deck, or if you're running a deck that benefits with sacrificing either artifacts, creatures, or lands, then this sorcery spell is a fantastic addition to that deck. Imagine this card in a Shirai Shizo's Caretaker deck, for example, where we sacrifice loads of creatures with 1 or less power. We can use our sorcery spell to sacrifice them, and then thanks to Shirai, we're going to get them back, which is so good. Massive value here. In fact, I'm actually building a Shirai deck at the moment, and I'm wondering whether to add this to it. Overall, this sorcery spell is very interesting, capable of being highly explosive, and can definitely help you clutch or win. You can buy this card for around $2.80. Number 6, the final card on my list today, Soul Snare. An enchantment spell that costs 1 white mana to cast, and it says the following. For 1 white mana, sacrifice this enchantment, exile target creature that's attacking you or a planeswalker you control. Okay, so Soul Snare is an amazing early drop for a mono white deck, or any deck that's splashing white, to be honest with you. When you drop this card, for the whole duration of the game, it stands tall as a very solid threat for your opponents. This is because your opponents will fear it until it's gone. Do they attack you or not? Because if they do, you may very well just pay 1 white mana to exile their target creature. And obviously you're going to choose their best creature. Exiling is awesome. Once the card's gone, it's gone and will not come back for the whole game. So yes, a very powerful effect, especially when it only costs us 1 mana to cast and then 1 mana to activate. This card is simple and highly efficient. Any of you watching play this hidden gem? I would love to know how it has performed for you in the Commander format. One of my friends has it in one of his decks and it's always been pretty solid, highly underrated. Every time it's on the board, it does a lot of work. So yeah, you can buy this card for around 35 cents, making it very budget friendly, so definitely worth trying out if you can get a copy. Okay, we've arrived to the end of the video. What do you all think of the cards I've listed? Do any of you watching play these cards listed? Have any recommendations on some hidden gems for the Commander format? If so, let me know in the comment section below. I love reading your comments and always try my best to answer them all. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, check out the 2 other videos that should have popped up on the screen. Please could drop a like, comment and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to keep updated for more of my future Commander content. Thanks for watching everyone, and as always, take care and goodbye.